Hello friend. Today we are going to talk about the National Coal Index, which has been rolled out by the central government on the 4th of June 2020. The National Coal Index, as we know, has been formulated by the Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata, and it captures the coal market in Indian scenario. So let's talk about the brief chronology which prompted the central government to bring the National Coal Index. Earlier, the auction-based regime in coal was introduced in 2014, and it was introduced after cancellation of the 204 blocks by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Earlier, as we know, the allocation of the coal blocks was mainly done on the first come first serve basis. But when the Supreme Court late committee found some discrepancies in the allocation of the coal blocks, the corruption cases were established on the many of the officers of the higher ranking, and subsequent to that, the central government bring about the Coal Mines Special Provision Ordinance 2014 to auction the coal blocks that were cancelled by the Supreme Court of India. This ordinance was brought by the central government to expedite the availability of the coal in the Indian market, as a large number of coal mines were cancelled. However, allocation of the coal blocks, which was done now on the auction basis from the earlier first come first serve basis, was mainly limited to the captive users, meaning the successful bidder can only use the coal exploited from the mineral concession area to a particular end use plant, that may be a steel plant, a cement plant, or maybe power plant, etc., as and when central government may extend the list by publishing in their gazette. So there were problem of the availability of the Indian coal market, and the price of the coal were also increased, so that was having some serious effect on the production of the steel, power, as well as cement and other sector. So many of the private player and the PSU player, not only the price, taking the price consideration into effect and availability of the coal, started importing it from the Australia, South Africa and Indonesia, and that were having a serious effect on the state exchange. So the government introduced the commercial coal mining in the 2020, putting an end to the restricted end use of the coal. So the commercial coal mining permit a successful bidder, to sell the coal in the open market as per the prevailing market price. Earlier, the central government also brought about the provisions in the statute book to permit the captive users to sell the coal 50% of their last production in the previous financial year in the open market. However, as per the recent amendment, the central government has mandated them to sell 50% at a premium price. So what is the objective of the National Coal Index? The coal block auction was based on the floor price methodology, meaning there is a certain floor price above which the bidder taking part in the auction has to bid, and there is a two stage. The first stage is technical stage, in which the floor price has taken into consideration, and above that the bidder has to bid. In the second part, the technical qualified bidder and the highest bidding price will be the floor price for the second, and above that the bidder has to bid to be the successful final bidder. After that, the government brought the percentage revenue share model for the commercial auction of the coal blocks. The early escalation price for the payment of the mining concession holder was basically based on the wholesale price index. But as we know, the wholesale price index, it comprises of the many things apart from the mining. So it was not reflecting or not capturing the true scenario of Indian coal prices in the Indian market. So the government thought of bringing about the National Coal Index to capture the exact price of coal in the Indian coal market. So the National Coal Index was formulated. It is basically a price index which reflects the change of price level of the coal on a particular month relative to the fixed base year, which is financial year 2017 and 18. National Coal Index is published every month by the Ministry of the Coal, and which is formulated by the National Statistical Institute, Kolkata. The index is meant to encompass all transactions of the raw coal in the Indian market. It basically comprises of the three subsectors, that is the notified price of the coal, auction price of the coal, and the import price of the coal, and they are having their different weightage and which summing up to the 100%. So as we can see, there is 5 subsector in which the National Coal Index is published. For example, the non-coking, there is the 3 category, and for coking there is 2 category. As we know, the non-coking, that is the thermal coal, is categorized into the G1 to G17 based on the GCB value of their grade, and it varies from the 2200 kilocalorie per kg to 7000, more than 7000 kilocalorie per kg. So as we can see the weightage of the different component for the non-coking, and as you can see in the coking coal grade, there is an approx to 97.84% of the import price weightage, showing that most of the coking coal is actually being imported in India. So this is the broad picture of the National Coal Index. Now we can see the recent published National Coal Index for the month of October 2021 by the Ministry of the Coal nominated authority. As we can see, the National Coal Index for the different sector has been enumerated, and it is for the Indian coal 144.51, and the base year is 2017 and 2018 as we talked earlier. So the coking bottom grade, it mainly 153.25%, and the weight is the 20%, and the coking comprises of the 100%, taking the last bottom two. So this is all about the National Coal Index. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments, if you have any queries, please comment below. I will try to answer each of them when the time permits. Thank you very much.